in French, on est là.
On est là.
On est là.
Great.
Bonsoir tout le monde dans la salle. C'est comment?
On est là.
C'est comment?
Great.
Faites fidèle. Ah. J'ai parlé en pidgin comme dans Fisher's Man, parce qu'il faut le dire, pour que les gens comprennent bien. Fisher's Man Diary est fait en pidgin et sous-titré en anglais. Hein? The language in Fisherman's
It's English
Diary.
pidgin.
It's English pidgin.
Yes.
And comment on dit sous-titré?
Subtitles.
Ouais, subtitles is English.
Yes.
Okay. Jean-Baptiste have the first question.
Are you a little stressed? No, it's okay.
No.
It's okay?
It's commonplace. It's a commonplace.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. So.
The first
The
question.
very first question, please.
Yes.
Faith, I want it from your mouth. How, and why did you become an actress?
How I became an actress is I did a lot of monologues. I used to do small short videos where I'm just acting anything. I started doing that when I was 5. I got into Tenacity when I was 6. That was my first movie ever. And then why I became an actress is really hard to explain because I followed my mom on her sets all the time. I used to be like, Mommy, I want to go with you. I want to see the director, and I want to see the light guy, and I want to see the sound and everybody. I just want to be around people and then see how the setting is, making the set, how people get into character. And then I followed my mom on the set of Tenacity, and they needed a child actress for the scene. And Musing Derrick said, okay, why don't we try Fidel? And then they brought me, and then I was like, okay, should I do like this? Like, and after that, I was like, I saw myself when they were just viewing the images. I was like, wow. And then all the time, I'm like, Mommy, please, can I do this? Mommy, please, can I come and do? And then after that, I'd like just small sets, and I just had this passion for it, this love, this freedom when I'm on set.
Oh, that's great.
When you speak very well, I'm going to take to all the children where in the house to listen to a best children. Who are speaking.
Et ce qui est bien, c'est qu'elle explique vraiment, elle donne des détails. Nous, on aime ça. Alors, how did you learn the job? How are you improving?
How I learned the job was I used to watch a lot of Cameroonian movies.
Okay.
I used to watch things like this movie. Oh God, the title is there's Krista Eka. I'm learning, I'm like improving with her because there's this movie she did, Bele, and I watched that movie, I'm like, wow. And then I just watch a lot of normal South African movies with black, like children, black children, or naturally just children. Where I like...
Pour apprendre, il faut regarder ce que font les autres, hein, et tout le temps, hein, sans s'arrêter. Hein.
Where they can say something and then I stop the movie and then I go in front of the movie and then I recite it like 5 times. I go and play the movie and I'm like, okay, if they give me a scene where I'm like crying, I like sit down and ask myself, what's the thing that's going to make me to cry? And then I think of it, and then I like singing sad songs because it brings a lot of sad memories.
Donc elle, c'est son astuce. Hein. Quand elle sait qu'elle veut faire une scène pour pleurer, elle essaie de penser à une musique triste. Vraiment quelque chose qui va lui permettre de pleurer. Mais vraiment, ce sont des astuces que tu peux donner à pas mal de
So that I'm going to give you and to take an example now. Can you cry?
Non, on veut pas qu'elle pleure. Oh, comment tu veux qu'elle pleure?
We don't want her to cry here.
Why?
No, because she's not here to cry.
No. After. You have
to share her experience.
You have a part of program at the
Can you live?
Improvisation.
Smile. Only smile.
I can give a line. I can say something.
Angry.
Okay. You're my best friend, and I treated you like you were my entire world. And then you come behind me and you backstab me like I'm nothing and throw me in the trash. You've taught me something, actually. I can never trust anybody.
C'était prévu à la fin de l'émission. Improviser
No,
sur
no,
la
okay.
C'est énorme.
Your fan.
In German, because
On a
I'm
eu
a
raison de
German,
l'inviter, hein, vous voyez.
I live in German. I don't live in Cameroon. In German, they say prima. Prima, formidable.
Et tu n'as même pas de mouchoir pour elle. Oh.
Well, can I take a mouchoir for you, my Peking?
C'est vraiment impressionnant.
C'est impressionnant, vraiment.
Wow, wow.
J'ai 50 € là que depuis. Qui peut m'acheter un mouchoir là?
C'est pas possible. Bon, faites.
Tu auras la monnaie ici. Tu buy a mouchoir.
Faites listening, please. How was the first reaction of your parents when you decide to be an actress?
First, my mom is my entire world and my sister, because my dad died when I was like 2 months. Like, I was very young.
Yes.
And ever since, she's like that pillar I'm leaning on. And sometimes before I go on a set, she'll be like, Mama, do you want to do this? If I say no, I'm not going. She's very supportive. So when I told her that, okay, Mommy, I want to do this business you're doing. I want to start acting. She was like, are you sure? Okay, I said yes. She was like, okay, take some time, think about it. And I had a very big brain. 6, I started thinking. Did tenacity. After doing tenacity, I started reflecting on myself. Like, wow, I can't wait. If I can do a movie here, I can do a movie there. I told my mom. Her reaction was fine. She was very caring. She just wanted to thank you. She wanted to let me know that, no, she trusts me, and whatever I choose, she's going to go with it.
Oh là là, c'est très beau. Hein? Elle a une belle manière de raconter.
Ah oui, non,
je pense qu'elle va être une scénariste aussi, je pense qu'elle ne va pas être qu'actrice, parce qu'elle a beaucoup de... Elle a un potentiel énorme.
Énorme.
Elle a la transmission.
Tu vois comme Jacek a ouvert la bouche depuis.
Oui, et en plus, il est dans le studio, alors que depuis lundi, il n'est pas dans le studio.
Depuis lundi, il n'est pas dans le studio.
Depuis 3 semaines, on le voit.
Quand il regarde, c'est magical. Oh, if this small girl was my daughter. She's not your daughter. Go and born your own. Go and born your own, my dear friend. It's not easy.
The name of your mother to...
We want to greet
her.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello, Mom.
Her name?
My mom's name.
Yes.
This is a greeting to Lina Ikechujukwe.
Lina.
I love you.
Love you, Nina.
Nina, we love you.
Beryl, hi, Beryl. Hi.
I can get one married with you to born one child like this.
So, Faith, we have many parents and kids watching you, and I know some people are asking themselves, how do you manage your time between movie and school?
First thing I've gotten into my head is that school comes first.
Yeah.
So when I go on sets, I take my books with me. So
really?
Before morning, I take my script and then I jot down the scenes I'm supposed to do that day. I work on them, I go to the mirror, I recite the lines, I get into my character already. So I'm just settling in the car when we're going on set. And I have a schedule at home. If I do a movie, like on my free days, I make sure I have a schedule. First thing, I should make sure that I do my chores, not to like enter this stardom and then be like, no, I'm too big to do my chores. But so I make sure I remember where I'm coming from. So I remember where I come from, and I make sure that no matter what, I do everything I'm supposed to do. Like, I will do my chores, I make sure I'm taking care of everything I have to do. Then I go to the room, I stay alone there, I take my book and I read. And then I had a teacher during when COVID started. I had a teacher who used to send me notes. So even now, she sends me notes. And I just work on them. And then she makes sure that my sister is with me to make sure that I don't like go online and I search answers or something. But she gives me notes and I reflect on them. I think and then I type in the answers and send to her. Or sometimes we just do video chats on Zoom. We do video chats on Zoom.
I'm sure.
En plus, elle est organisée. Mais c'est énorme, quoi. Elle n'a que 11 ans, s'il vous plaît.
I'm sure that between all the children in your classroom, you are between the best. True or false?
True-ish. Because I told when I go to school, some of my friends see me on TV like, Faith, I saw you on TV yesterday. You were doing like this, you're doing like, I was like, okay. But I just want you to know that I'm just the same Faith. It's just I'm like, sometimes they'll be like, I want to go somewhere and they'll be like, Chai, Faith, you're not afraid the way you're shining on TV for people to be seeing you sitting at a table. I said, no, it's always where I'm sitting. Yeah. So why, because I'm on TV, I'll go and decide that no, I want to sit in this fancy place alone with people who don't even know me, than to sit with my friends in a normal place I'm used to, than to sit in a place with my friends and laugh than just sit with people and then they're asking questions like, Faith, if I want to act, what should I do? And another thing is that because of how athletic I am, on Fridays when I do sports, they're always like, Faith, do this one, Faith, do that one. I was like, okay. And then I do it and then I try to like make sure everybody knows that no, I'm still that same Faith. That they don't take their head far and they're like, no, I'm not sure I should be talking to her. Like she's not my type of person.
Who's learning you all this? How to do? Between all your classmates, who is learning you all that things?
I read a lot of books. My mom helps me. Yes, when I come back from school, we have like 1 hour to talk about my day, to talk about her day, to talk about my sister's day, and then we make sure that like we know everything.
Everything, yeah.
So if there's a problem in school, my mom will either like give me options on how to fix it, or she goes to school and then tries to confront someone if they can watch out for me. That's it.
Thank you.
Voilà, oh, c'est bien dit.
You are the best. Yeah.
Ouais, elle a déjà répondu à la question.
Elle a répondu à tout. Ne lui posons plus les questions. Comme ça.
He said that you answered to all the questions.
The question about your role in Fisher's Mind Diary. What was the hardest part about?
Okay. Wow. The hardest part would have been acting. Because there were some times on set where I was really ill. I actually had an accident on set where I twisted my leg. Yeah. And the next scene after that was a running scene. And they were like, Faith, calm down. I took like 2 days to rest, but my leg was not feeling fine. But I just went to the director. I was like, Director, I'm ready. They were like, Faith, you're still limping. I said, I don't care. I just want to act. And another part was a rape scene. Yes, they had to postpone it a lot of times because they'll say, okay, after this we're doing the rape scene, and I'll just like shake. And the director will be like, Faith, calm down, just get used to it, confront it. Yes. And then we're about to do the scene and my hands were shaking. I was vibrating. And then I'll just go and sit in the place. I'm like, I'll just go to the director. I was like, Director, please, let's not do it. Faith, I believe in you. You can do this. You can do this. And the funny thing is, he never says we or you or I. No, he always says we. We can do this. Yes. Let us do this. And I was like, okay.
Look at that
okay,
picture.
Let's
That part.
Si tu mélanges l'anglais et la langue vernaculaire.
He's mixing English with his.
No, they're knacking. No, it was the true knacking.
The true?
That was it real beating?
No, the
true knacking.
Well, it wasn't.
Yes.
It wasn't, but while hitting, there was a particular spot he was supposed to hit. Yeah. But while crying, I now shifted in front, and then he actually beat me for real. Yeah. And then I just started crying and crying. And then the director was standing there, was like, wow, she's such a great actress. I was like, I'm not acting. So, okay.
The next question.
Okay, Faith, now you're a superstar all over the continent.
The youngest.
The youngest also with many awards.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel happy. I feel proud. I feel like I've really achieved something. And I know I'm going to achieve more. At least I'm going to try and improve to achieve more. And I feel like like what is in my head when I'm obsessed, like, Faith, if you do this, make your mom proud. And I'm like, I get that confidence and I'm like, okay, let's go. Like, I mostly do it for my family. I'm proud. I'm really proud of myself.
Oh. C'est bien dit en tout cas. Callaghan?
I want to ask you one question. My question is not difficult. It's a few questions. So that, are you ready to answer for my question?
Yes.
Yes. What do you wish to become later?
Later.
I've decided that maybe I'm going to just follow the acting business and then follow where I'm going there. But if it's about what I want to be, I want to be a contortionist coach.
Contortionist?
Yes.
Alors, on tient à vous préciser qu'elle sait aussi, elle est contorsionniste aussi. Elle est acrobate contorsionniste.
Is it not very difficult?
Et c'est vraiment sa
No,
passion.
it's all about practice. Practice makes perfect. Same with acting, same with acrobatics,
Yeah.
same with everything. Like shooting a video, you don't just wake up and like, okay, I know how to shoot a video. I have to practice
Contortionist,
and
that means
practice.
that you can
Wow.
put your legs.
After an emission, are you sure that you can show me?
Non, elle n'a pas la tenue pour ça. Elle n'a
Ah, you
pas la
don't-
tenue. Non, elle a pris
You
une
don't have the
jupe.
tenue.
Yeah.
But I can send some person now to buy you one skirt and do me something now. I'm ready. This is, hey, I'm not a poor man. I have money. I have arrow. I have arrow. This is some arrow. If you are change this arrow, then I don't die.
Ah là là.
Now my devant derrière.
On va applaudir pour Faith. C'est la plus jeune comédienne camerounaise, autant primée et autant nommée, en tout cas à travers le monde. Elle fait la fierté de ce pays et on est très heureuse pour elle. Where I Come From, c'est le prochain qui sort le 18 décembre. On aura l'occasion d'en parler dans les prochaines semaines. Mais ce que vous devez savoir, c'est qu'elle a énormément de prix depuis quelques semaines grâce à son rôle dans le film de Fisherman's Diary. Elle a même une nomination en ce moment à ce grand événement du côté du Ghana pour le cinéma. Vraiment, sincèrement, Faith, on est de tout cœur avec toi. Tu vas apprendre un peu le français avec nous.
You learn to talk French.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Okay.
There are movies coming that they're asking if I speak French. So I'm learning.
So from
Okay,
now,
super.
I'll try to improve my English because
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying my best, right?
Yes, you're trying. Yeah.
On va tout de suite accueillir notre cher Callaghan encore une fois, mais cette fois-ci